the wildest and most dangerous places in nature. We're talking about locations so extreme, so unforgiving that they'll test the limits of human endurance. Stay tuned to find out where you should never venture alone. We're about to embark on a journey across scorching deserts, treacherous mountains, and dense jungles. We'll face searing heat, bone-chilling cold, and wildlife that could kill you with a single bite. So, buckle up, get ready for an adrenaline rush, and let's explore the most dangerous places on Earth. Death Valley. Just the name sends shivers down your spine, doesn't it? It's a place where the sun beats down with relentless fury, baking the earth and pushing the human body to its absolute limit. Imagine this. You're hiking through a seemingly endless expanse of sand and rock. The air is thick and heavy like a furnace. Your throat feels like sandpaper and every breath you take is a struggle. That's Death Valley. Temperatures here can soar over 130 degrees Fahrenheit, hot enough to melt plastic and fry an egg on the sidewalk, and believe me, it's just as brutal on the human body. Dehydration is your biggest enemy in Death Valley. You sweat, you lose fluids, and if you don't replenish them quickly, you're in serious trouble. Heat exhaustion can set in fast, followed by heat stroke, which can be fatal. I've been to some pretty extreme places in my time, but Death Valley is in a league of its own. It's a place where you need to be prepared, to respect the power of nature, or you might just become another casualty of its unforgiving heat. Mount Everest. The name itself evokes a sense of awe and wonder. It's the highest point on Earth, a towering giant that pierces the sky at over 29,000 feet. But for all its beauty, Everest is also a place of immense danger, a graveyard for the ill-prepared. Climbing Everest is the ultimate test of human endurance. The air is thin, oxygen levels are dangerously low, and the weather can change in an instant, from a calm, sunny day to a raging blizzard. You're battling fatigue, altitude sickness, and freezing temperatures, all while navigating treacherous icefalls, crevasses, and steep, unforgiving slopes. One wrong step can send you tumbling thousands of feet, but the danger isn't just from the mountain itself. There's the psychological challenge as well. The isolation, the lack of oxygen, the constant fear of making a fatal mistake. It can all take a toll on your mind. Over 300 people have lost their lives on the slopes of Everest, their bodies forever entombed in the ice and snow. Some were caught in avalanches, others succumbed to altitude sickness or exhaustion. It's a stark reminder that even the most experienced climbers are not immune to the dangers of this unforgiving mountain. So why do they do it? Why risk everything for a chance to stand on top of the world? I believe it's the ultimate challenge, the desire to push the limits of human endurance, to conquer not just the mountain, but also oneself. But it's a challenge that should only be attempted by the most experienced and well-prepared climbers. Everest is not to be trifled with. It's a force of nature that demands respect, and anything less could cost you your life. Chapter 3, the Danakil Desert, Earth's scorched and toxic wasteland. Deep in the Horn of Africa lies a place so desolate, so unforgiving, that it's often called the gateway to hell. This is the Danakil Desert, a scorching expanse of salt flats, volcanoes, and toxic hydrothermal vents. Temperatures here regularly soar above 120 degrees Fahrenheit, making it one of the hottest places on Earth. But the heat is just the beginning of your troubles. The Danakil Desert is also incredibly geologically active. Volcanoes spew lava and poisonous gases into the air, creating a landscape that's as beautiful as it is deadly. Imagine walking across a vast, cracked Earth, the ground shimmering with heat. The air is thick with the smell of sulfur, stinging your nostrils and burning your lungs. You see bubbling pools of acid, their colors shifting from emerald green to blood red, a stark reminder of the volatile forces at work beneath your feet. This is not a place for the faint of heart. Tribes have lived on the edges of this desert for centuries, eking out a living from this harsh environment. They mine salt from the flats, a dangerous and backbreaking task, but one that's essential for their survival. But for the unprepared traveler, the Danakil Desert can be a death trap. Dehydration, heat stroke, and toxic gas poisoning are all very real dangers. It's a place where you need to be constantly aware of your surroundings, where one wrong step could be your last. So why would anyone venture into this desolate wasteland? Some are drawn by its stark beauty, its otherworldly landscapes that seem ripped straight from the pages of a science fiction novel. Others come for the adventure, the challenge of surviving in one of the most extreme environments on Earth. But whatever your reason, remember that the Danakil Desert is not to be underestimated. It's a place of immense power and danger, and it demands respect. Chapter 4, Snake Island, where slithering death reigns supreme. Off the coast of Brazil, shrouded in mist and legend, lies an island so dangerous, so teeming with venomous snakes, that it's strictly off-limits to humans. This is Ilha da Queimada Grande, better known as Snake Island. This place is the stuff of nightmares, home to thousands of golden lancehead vipers, one of the most venomous snakes on the planet. Their venom is so potent that it can melt human flesh, causing internal bleeding, kidney failure, and a gruesome death. Legend has it that the last fisherman who strayed too close to the island was found days later, slumped over his boat, his body riddled with snake bites. And the stories don't stop there. Some say that the Brazilian Navy once sent a team to clear the island of snakes, but they were quickly overwhelmed by the sheer number of these deadly reptiles. They say the island is cursed, haunted by the ghosts of those who dared to set foot on its shores. But curses and legends aside, the reality of Snake Island is frightening enough. The golden lanceheads rule this island unchallenged, their camouflage making them nearly invisible among the dense vegetation. They hunt birds, rodents, and even each other, their venom ensuring a swift and painful death for their prey. The Brazilian government has declared Snake Island a protected area, off-limits to the public. It's a necessary precaution to prevent any more tragic encounters with these deadly creatures. Scientists and researchers are allowed to visit the island, but only with special permits and under strict safety protocols. They come to study the golden lanceheads, their venom, and the unique ecosystem that exists on this isolated island. But for the rest of us, Snake Island remains a place of mystery and danger, a stark reminder that there are still places on Earth where nature reigns supreme, untouched, and unforgiving. It's a place where humans are not welcome, and for good reason. Chapter 5, The Amazon Rainforest, a green hell of beauty and peril, the Amazon. A sprawling, verdant paradise that covers an area twice the size of India. It's a place of breathtaking beauty, teeming with life in all its forms, from jaguars stalking through the undergrowth to macaws soaring through the canopy. But beneath this vibrant facade lies a world of hidden dangers, a green hell where survival is a constant battle. The Amazon is home to some of the most dangerous creatures on Earth. Jaguars with their powerful jaws and razor-sharp claws can kill with a single bite. Caimans lurking in the murky depths of the rivers lie in wait for unsuspecting prey. Poison dart frogs, their skin a kaleidoscope of vibrant colors, secrete toxins that can paralyze and kill in minutes. And then there are the insects, swarms of mosquitoes carrying malaria, dengue fever, and other deadly diseases. Giant centipedes with venomous bites, spiders that induce agonizing pain, and bullet ants whose sting is said to be as painful as a gunshot wound. But the dangers of the Amazon go beyond its wildlife. The terrain itself is a challenge to navigate. Dense jungle, impenetrable undergrowth, and treacherous swamps make every step a struggle. And then there's the rain. Torrential downpours can turn dry riverbeds into raging torrents in an instant, sweeping away anything in their path. The Amazon is a place of extremes where beauty and danger coexist in a delicate balance. It's a place that demands respect, a place where you need to be constantly aware of your surroundings, where even the smallest mistake can have deadly consequences. But for all its dangers, the Amazon remains a place of wonder, a testament to the power and diversity of life on Earth. It's a place that continues to fascinate and inspire, a place that reminds us that there are still wild places left in the world, places where nature reigns supreme. So, there you have it, 5 of the most dangerous places in nature you should avoid. These are places that test the limits of human endurance, where one wrong step can have deadly consequences. But even in the face of danger, there's a certain allure to these wild places, a sense of awe and wonder that draws us in. They remind us of the raw power of nature, the fragility of human life, and the importance of respect for the world around us. Thanks for watching.